Welcome back to Tabletop Battle Adventures. Tonight we're going to pick up with turn 2 of Escape with the Gold Stash. We left off the end of turn 1 with the Outlaws, Range Boss, Corey, in the Gold Tower with Gerald on the right and Robert on the left, both with repeater rifles. Range Boss Corey has thrown the first gold stash out of the tower to Hans. And these 4 outlaws over here on this side of the table, and the other outlaws, Gunslinger Reese in the foreground, and Dude Sam with shotgun. These outlaws moved in to in turn 1 across the bridge over here to confront the 2 lawmen on the roof with repeater rifles. The other 2 outlaws rode across the bridge and to the right to deal with the deputy in the smaller tower. These are in the foreground Dude Kreutner and also Dude Carey. On the first floor of this tower is Deputy Chavez right behind the door. We have Deputy Dick moving toward the fight. We have Deputy Old Man with the blue jeans, and we have Deputy Doc on the roof here with repeater rifles. We have Sheriff John moving this way on horseback. And we have Deputy Doughboy to the left and Deputy Dirty with shotgun to the right, moving this direction. And we have Marshal Billy moving down the north side of the table, headed east. So both the lawmen and the outlaws both used a card in turn 1. So let's see what we have. They still had Sodden by Whiskey play. After all initiative cards have been dealt and revealed, you may swap one of the opposing model's initiative card for another opposing model's initiative card. And the new card, Dust in Your Eye, play on an opposing model after it declares its actions for the turn. Any bonus for aiming is lost. And also our outlaws, they retain Yellow Belly from turn 1, play on an enemy model if it suffers an underfire marker, and nerve test result from shooting. The nerve test is automatically failed. Play on also the Quick and the Dead, play on an opposing model when the opposing model player declares it will duck back. The duck back is canceled, but the model does not burn its activation. And they will have, with a gun in his hand, nothing stands in his way. Play on one of your own models when it is activated. All shots except from shotguns fired this turn count as if they were aimed, and ignore any negative modifiers for cover or for the target moving. Ooh, powerful card. We're going to roll for initiative for the turn. Outlaws are orange, lawmen are purple. Outlaws will have the initiative. This crate is the initiative marker. Let's deal out some cards and see who will act first in turn 2. Let's see what cards our outlaws have. Range Boss Corey, 6. Robert, 9. Gerald, an ace. Hans, 2. Gunfighter Reese, 2. And an 8 for Sam. Dude Carey with the 6. And Dude Kreutner with the king. Let's see what our Lawmen have Chavez, 5. The old man deputy, a 7. Deputy Doc with the ace. Deputy Dick, 2. Sheriff John, the 5. Deputy Doughboy with the 8. And Deputy Dirty with the 9. Okay, I'll take a look and see. I believe we have the Outlaws going first, which would be Gerald with the ace. And that will be followed by Deputy Doc with the ace. And Marshal Billy with the 6. And our low card this turn goes to... We have a 2 here with the Outlaws with Hans. Another 2 for the Outlaws. So they have 2 and 1 2 for the Lawmen. So it looks like the Outlaws will be able to switch a low card for a high card. You think about it. The Outlaws, the Gunfighter, Reese will swap his low card for the high card of Gerald's ace, giving him first go over Deputy Doc. The Outlaws have the initiative and had the lowest card for turn 2. So first up, let's check our cards and see if anything can be used. Lawmen are going to play Sodden by Whiskey. Play after all initiative cards have been dealt and revealed. You may swap one of the opposing models' initiative card for another opposing model's initiative card. So obviously we're going to just, we'll switch this 2 here for the ace. Indeed. Okay. First card goes to Hans. He's going to hold position. Next up, Deputy Doc. Deputy Doc is going to move and shoot at Sam with a shotgun, and then shoot again at Sam with the shotgun. Deputy Doc is going to move and then shoot Sam, and then shoot Sam again. First shot from Deputy Doc against Sam will be at a +1 because Sam is mounted. Oh, miss. Second shot is going to be at a 0. Straight up. Oh! 20. Sam's killed by Deputy Doc. Okay, next up. I believe that's going to move us over to Dude Kreutner with the King of Spades. Dude Kreutner is going to dismount from his horse, move to the front of the building, and open fire on Chavez, who is standing just inside of the building, about another 2 inches back. He'll dismount, move. Again, he's inside the building. And shoot. And Chavez will not duck back. Dude Kreutner has opened the door. Sees Chavez standing inside. Chavez does not duck back. He fears no gun. This man's going to be hitting on a +2. Dude Kreutner with a +2. 14. He will play a card. Chavez is hit. Next up, the Deputy Dirty with the shotgun for the lawman has a 9. Also, Robert, our outlaw with the repeater rifle here, has a 9. And outlaws are winning the ties. So it'll be Robert's shot. Let's see what he can do. Dude Robert with his 9 of clubs is going to play a card and then take some shots. He's going to play with a gun in his hand. Nothing stands in his way. Play on one of your own models when it is activated. All shots, except from shotguns fired this turn, count as if they were aimed, and ignore any negative modifiers for cover or for the target moving. I'll play the nice big card. Robert is going to fire twice. On the lawman, the old man. The old man will not duck back. So we're looking at a -1 for long range, back to 0 for aiming. All right, Robert shot against Deputy Old Man. No modifiers. A miss. Second shot will be at a -1. 14 under fire marker. Okay, Old Man Deputy's been hit. Next up with the 9 of diamonds for the lawman, we have Deputy Dirty. He's going to move. We'll get a measure. Here we go. Deputy Dirty is going to move. Anyone mounted can go 8 inches a move compared to on foot at 4 inches a move. And he sure has closed in on the gunslinger Reese, all alone now. All right, next up, Deputy Doughboy, the 8 of diamonds. He is also going to move all the way up. Oh, looks like the deputies are concentrating on the 3 remaining outlaws near the bridge. And letting these 4 outlaws go ahead and take that gold out of the tower and try your best to get over that bridge. All right, next up, I believe it would be the 7 of diamonds. Deputy Old Man. Next up, Deputy Old Man. He will recover and then shoot right into Gunslinger Reese's face. Gunslinger Reese will not duck back. We're going to be needing a +1 for the Gunslinger being mounted. 6, that's a miss. Second shot will be at a straight up, no modifiers. Another miss. You may regret that, old man, deputy. Next up, Dude Carey is going to move, dismount, and fire in the doorway at Chavez, the deputy. He'll move, and dismount. Attack my plans. And fire through the doorway at Chavez, needing a +2. Chavez will not duck back. Dude Carey looking for a kill. +2. 14 under fire marker. Deputy Chavez receives his second under fire marker. Next card will be Range Boss, now turned Outlaw Boss, Corey. And he's going to pick up the gold and drop it out the window next to the other. Good, nice, Hans. Next up, Marshal Billy. And he's going to move. Go and support his friend, Deputy Chavez. Here comes Marshal Billy. Moving in to support. Sheriff John is next up, and he is going to move. Sheriff John's decided to move. Closing in on these outlaws. The deputies, marshal and sheriff, are riding hard. Get these outlaws out of town. Next up, Chavez. He is going to recover twice and then fire at Dude Kreutner. Chavez recovered. Open fire. +2 against Dude Kreutner. A miss. Chavez, remembering that he is a member of the lawmen as a deputy, decides to only recover once and then shoot twice. Second shot will be at a -1 at Kreutner. 12, we have an under fire marker. Dude Kreutner takes a wound. The final 3 cards, we have a 2 of clubs, the Gunslinger Reese, 2 of hearts, Deputy Dick, and we have Dude Gerald with the 2 of spades. We have the outlaws with initiative, so Gerald's going to open fire and see if he can take out Deputy Dick. Do Gerald's first shot, aim, shoot at Deputy Dick, and then shoot again. First shot, long range, -1, aiming, back to even. Deputy Dick is mounted. It's going to give him a +1 on this first shot. 12, under fire marker. Second shot will be at a -1, or -1. Oh, of course. A miss. Deputy Dick takes an under fire marker. Next up, Gunslinger Reese. Facing 5 deputies. He will shoot point blank at Deputy Old Man. And then he's going to move. So he's going to need a Gunslinger Reese. Fires at Old Man Deputy, the blue pants. He's going to be +2 for being a gunslinger. +4 because he's in point blank range. And then -1, so back to 3 for the substantial cover. And back to a +2 for being mounted. +2. Miss. Now he will move. He whips his horse around, takes off on a double move. Heading over to his buddies, Dude Kreutner and Dude Carey. Sheriff John, Marshal Billy, and Deputy Chavez. Next up, Deputy Dick. He'll recover. Actually, he doesn't need to do that. No, he does. He'll recover and then move. Last card, Deputy Dick. He's going to recover and then move once, and he is going to shoot the Gunslinger Reese in the back. He is going to need Deputy Dick aiming his pistol in the back of the Gunslinger Reese. He's going to be at a -1 firing from a mount. He's in close range. He'll be back to even with a +1 for the Gunslinger mounted. And then -2 for the 2 movements of the Gunslinger. -2. 1 shot. Deputy Dick is a miss. And that'll be the end of turn 2. Dude Sam lying dead in the grass. Deputies on the roof. 3 more deputies coming in to help out. Gunslinger Reese on the move, supporting Deputy Kreutner and Deputy Carey, who are facing off with Chavez, the deputy. Marshal Billy and Sheriff John moving in for a big fight in turn 3. And Hans waiting patiently with all the gold. Range boss Corey, Robert, and Gerald will all have to figure out how the hell they're going to get out of town with all these good deputies and sheriff and the marshal. See you next time for turn 3. Chavez will remove his under fire marker, as the lawmen are allowed to do each turn.